It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And Happy New Year. It's 2019 now.
It is.
And we are bringing you our best bourbons of 2018.
That's right.
Sarah, it all started with what we narrowed down to 21 bourbons.
That was really tough.
It was tough.
We've kept kind of note of some favorite things that have come in across the whole year, all of 2018, and a lot came in within the past 2 months, I would say.
Oh, yeah. So we're not going to, of course, go down all 21 of the bourbons that we put in the mix, but we do want to tell you how we did this, our methodology.
Mm-hmm. Keep you in the know.
Yeah, so instead of doing like a flight fight and doing a bracket thing, we just wanted to have these by themselves and just take notes. So that's what all these index cards are.
So many notes.
We stuck with the same glasses throughout. Decided to go with the Glencairn.
But we washed them.
We decided to go with Glencairns, and we had about a 4 ounce bottle that we poured about 3 ounces of each of the nominees.
That's right.
In there. The name was on the bottom.
Yep.
Mixed them up.
Yep.
We would occasionally, night go pick a bottle, assign it a letter, put the sticker on the front of the bottle, pour 2 glasses of it, sit there, and
Take notes.
take
Absorb.
notes. Absorb, and so we'd
Like sponges.
yeah, exactly. We write our thoughts on it, and we give it a score out of 100. And then next time we felt like it, we would grab another one and do the same thing throughout the course of several months.
Right.
And then we went, tallied the scores, adding my score and Sarah's scores up, so that'd be out of 200. And then we came down with the top 10, narrowed that down to the top 6. Then we started doing some A/B testing back and forth to get it down to 4. And that's what we're going to do in a flight fight here in just a second. But we want to kind of talk about what we got going on.
Sure, and the reason that we did that, like take the 6 to the 4, 1 was so that we could do a flight fight, but 2 was because we had those 6 all at different times, and we knew that they were the ones that we liked the best. But as you've seen us do in flight fights previously, when you put things back to back, it can kind of change your perspective a little bit.
I'm kind of proud that a lot of these, because, we would score separately and then say, okay, what'd you get? A lot of these, we were within 1 point difference of each other. Some of them, we were,
Number
0.25.
0.25 was our smallest gap.
Yeah, our largest gap was 3 points total.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know that we feel the same way, and I think a good way to show that everything that went into this category was really good.
Well, let's go down our top 6.
Okay.
Let's just say no particular order.
In no particular order.
No particular order. There is an order here.
But it changed after we did the A/B testing.
It did, and it's going to change when we do our flight fight. So in our top 6 was Stag Jr.
You can actually hope to find Stag Jr. and you really don't have a shot at finding George T. Stag much.
Yeah.
So, it was nice to have that in there. What did you say about it?
Well,
What did you write?
Stag Jr., this is again batch 10. I put for nose, I put spice, high proof, perfume, tea and honey, black pepper. For the taste, I put black pepper, tea and honey finish, medium to long, lovely heat, high proof again, vanilla and caramel.
For the nose, I put sweet caramel, cinnamon, dark chocolate, and I also put high proof, spicy, rich, and buttered pecans. Yeah, doesn't that sound yummy?
It does sound yummy.
It was yummy.
What else made it in?
We also had Larceny Barrel Proof in there, which was a surprise because it's something that we uncorked previously this year, weren't amazed with it, but when we revisited it, we really liked it. And so that kind of shows you that some things can open up and you should always give something a second chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Spice and sauce, thick, rye spice, baked bread, ripe fruit. Juicy steak, question mark?
Question mark?
For taste, I put rich, high spice, high proof, put a check mark by mouthfeel.
He wrote a book.
All over tongue tingle, syrup thickness, long finish, barrel, deep caramel plus vanilla, sugared fruit, cooked fruit, and boozy reduction.
Wow. So, this is the kind of in-depth that we can get when we sit and spend time with something versus just like blurting it out on an uncorking.
Right, yeah.
I wrote savory, toasty, nutty, and caramel nose. So good! Exclamation point. Char, brown butter, faint butterscotch, spice, rich, and tingly.
Another one that made it in is E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof.
That's
right. Of course, the release from this year, and smells like it's gonna be hot. But I put
it's true.
I put hot like wings, like that type of hot. Like I wrote wasabi and clove. For taste, I put medium finish, coffee or chocolate question mark in the middle. But chocolate finish, maybe some cherry, nice heat the more you drink, floral and citrus ting.
I put slightly floral brown butter nose with savory spice. That spice continues on the mouthfeel with a great heat. I wasn't as in-depth on that one, but I liked it a lot. We also had, no shock, William LaRue Weller from this year that made it in there. And let's see, for that I wrote fantastic nose, fireside/sweet smells, nostalgic, hot in all caps with a heart next to it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Toasted oak, caramel, spice, Luxardo cherry, very faint though. A long finish, love in all caps. Honey and vanilla.
There you go. For the nose, I put lots of spice, cinnamon bun, lemon, honey, green tea. For the taste, I put high proof, instant all over tongue spice, but short-ish finish, tea and light honey, barrel cinnamon and black pepper spice, berry, cooked peach and rose petal, floral and light fruit, and then hot.
Dang, listen to him.
It's delicious.
Well, for the other two that made it in, you all will not be surprised to find out that not one, but two Bookers made it into the top 6, which was by no design of our own. We just like Bookers, I guess.
This was all blind.
So first being the Booker's 30th, which was the limited release that came out this year.
Yeah.
For that, I said amazing. Complex nose, rich oak and caramel, leather, milk chocolate, buttery. Light spice, delicate, wow, all caps underlined. Rich, creamy, light spice, silky with a building heat. Lovely, tingly, lingering, and amazing again.
Woo-wee.
Oh, doesn't it? That's
That sounds
sexy.
good. I'll have what she's having. For the nose, I put hot! Exclamation point. Sharp spice, winter mint, barrel. For the taste, I put beautiful spice, high proof, deep dark sugars, cinnamon, dark chocolate, and then rich! Exclamation point.
Yeah.
So that leaves our
One that made it in under the wire.
Yeah, Booker's 2018-04 kitchen table, which had to drive 2 towns over to find this. Now it's in our area too.
But at the time.
But we tried it against all 4 Bookers of 2018, and it came out on top.
Burnt lemon peel, freshly baked bread nose. Syrup, spice, maple, and high heat.
So for the nose, I put wonderful, oak, pine, wilderness, crisp cinnamon sticks, Burt's Bees, and sun tea. For the taste, I put cinnamon, oak, nice spice burn, dry peanut, peanut butter, honey, tea, maple.
I'm just so excited about all of these. Like, honestly, none of the 20 that we had, 21, were bad.
So in no particular order, that's our best 6 bourbons of 2018. But now let's whittle it down to 4, which we've already done by doing A/B testing back and forth on those 6. Let's take it to the flight fight stage and see what is our best, let's see if we agree or not, our best bourbon of 2018. Come on. David Letterman style. Whoosh. Ah, there you go.
I did a good one.
And here we are, flight fight time. Sarah, we didn't narrow it down to them. They know what the 6 are, but they don't know what we chose for the 4.
Right.
So, what's in the flight fight?
In our best of 2018 flight fight, we have E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof at 129.7, Booker's 30th Anniversary at 125.8, Stag Junior Batch 10 at 126.4, and Booker's 2018-04 Kitchen Table at 128 exactly.
Okay, so we're not making it easy on ourselves.
No!
2 Bookers, 2 Buffalo
Buffalo
Traces.
Trace.
This is.
No wild turkey anywhere to be seen. However, honorable mention, our Hops to Go barrel pick did make it in, but it was automatically disqualified because it's a barrel pick. But it did make it into the top 7, so...
Yeah, it did.
Automatically disqualified, but we just wanted to see where it went. So there was our wild turkey. You should go get it. Whatever.
Other potentially shocking, no BTAC. We had 2 BTACs in our top 10. No BTACs made it in. A non-Buffalo Trace BTAC in the Colonel E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof made it in.
Yeah.
And
Stag Junior, not Stag.
Stag Junior instead of the Stag. So look, we're just
people click.
Yeah, off. Can't trust these guys.
Goodbye.
We're as befuddled as you are, but you know what? When you're doing it blind, things change, and we encourage you to do things blind.
That's right.
And take all the preconceived notions out of the equation and see what happens. Sometimes it gets nutty, like this flight's gonna be. All right.
Oh, so buttery,
caramely, and
and
I just feel like it's gonna have this wonderful wave of a great mouthfeel over it, and it's just.
Ooh, I get tingly.
Oh.
I've been getting goosebumps lately when something smells really good.
But it also has a savory note.
It's got some maturity in there with the oak and things that let you know, like, I'm sweet, but don't be mistaken. I'm not only sweet.
All right, here we go.
That's good.
Oh, wow.
The savory part comes up front and then it just tapers off into this smooth, delicious, rich, like salted caramel.
I got the same experience that you got, but in a little bit different order. So I got this rush of spice up in the front, and then as it tapered away, I got more of the savory part that honestly made my mouth water.
I mean, my mouth is watering right now that I want another drink.
Yeah.
That is just a treat.
Wow.
For all the senses.
Oh, man.
Except for hearing. I mean, it sounds okay.
I can hear the rick house.
You can hear the rick house creaking if you listen close enough. So salty.
Yeah, so different than the last one.
This is more like
Bread quality.
a salty butterscotch or something. Some bread notes, yeah, for sure. Ooh, if you've ever had like a salted Parmesan roll with butter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
It's so hard.
I'm sorry, come again?
This is gonna be the worst.
Wow. Okay, so this one has the spice on the end.
Yes, it does.
That's
And I
when it
think
starts creeping up.
It's got a little bit of a smoky, like slightly smoky, slightly
Mysterious.
earthy. It's very mysterious and a little outdoorsy, like it's a mysterious lumberjack. This is so stupid smooth.
It's so stupid. Smooth. This is so
It's
smooth,
almost
stupid.
Unbelievable how smooth this is when I know that all of these are high proof.
Yeah.
This one does have a slight dark fruit note towards the end before the spice.
And
Like
the
raisin?
smoothness is present, but it kind of gives way to a building heat.
Agreed.
Yeah,
yes.
building spice.
The beginning is this like, it just envelops your tongue with this amazing buttery feeling, and it's talking sweet to me. This is more like nutmeg and clove and allspice to me. But a light dusting of allspice on top of, bread pudding.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
bread pudding. Wow. But
It's like that.
It's the most perfumey of the three so
It is.
far.
It's got a slight floral note to it.
Cooked fruit, a reduction sauce, something that's been cooked down with
So what if
sugar.
it's a bread pudding topped with cinnamon apples? Or with allspice?
Yeah, I mean,
Perhaps.
it's more apple peel to me, but
Yeah, I don't get a lot of apple, but we said fruit, so.
Fruit. I think it's more like peaches or pears.
Oh, I see your pear. All right.
I'll see your pear and
And I'll
raise you
raise
an
you a
apple.
peach.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. We
weren't-
were almost on the same page.
Not there. All right.
This is mean.
It is mean.
Why do we do this?
But this also, just like the nose tells you, gives you those sweet fruit flavors, the perfumey nature. This one's stupid smooth. I'm not
It
getting.
is, but the heat
Heat on this
also
one.
builds on the end. I think for me,
I haven't
this is
gotten the heat yet.
to me, this is the highest heat. It's like on the sides of my tongue of all so far. But I am getting what you were talking about before. You were talking about like a fruit compote or something that's been, fruit that's been
Compote. That's what I was trying to
condensed
say.
down with spices and sugar. That's how this is finishing to me.
Oh, I can't.
Again, the
Oh,
goosebumps.
there's the
Do
building
you
heat.
see them?
Yeah, there's a building heat.
Yeah,
now.
it comes.
It took me my second sip.
Yeah, nice sweetness into
wow.
like a deep dark chocolate, and then out into this like really nice fruit, but with
cinnamon toast crunch.
the heat. I hear your cinnamon. I think this is the most wood for it of all of them.
Wood?
You look offended.
No, I was just like,
Taken aback.
no, I opened up a can
A chest of memories.
of,
Whoop ass.
not whoop ass. I knew you were going there. A can of salted peanuts split down the middle with peanut butter or brittle.
Ooh,
Opened up
okay.
some brittle,
This.
peanut brittle.
There was a time when I described a bourbon as having a musty peanut, and not in a bad way, but in the way that it's like peanut shells on the floor of like a Logan's Roadhouse or
Yeah.
whatever
Any place
Roadhouse.
that lets you
Any place
throw-
that lets you throw peanuts on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting that here.
It brings this silky smoothness
That's
that the
exactly
peanut
what
butter.
I was about to say. Yes, it has that delicate smoothness that a peanut butter would have.
I mean, it's a more refined Roadhouse.
But I also get some wood.
Roadhouse.
That's where I think like the wood, like those Roadhouse places, everything's wood, and so it's kind of reminding me of that too.
I'm detecting
Not-
notes of flannel and
2-for-1 margaritas on
Denim.
Tuesdays before 7.
this might be my favorite nose. I
Really?
mean, each one has had unique things about it, but this
I think this one has the most fun to put a personality to. Like the other ones were very
Oh, yeah.
refined, and this one is very.
and this one we're calling a Roadhouse.
Well,
Sure.
yeah, it's more like I'll be your buddy. Let's go get some drinks after work.
I'm
Happy
your old
hour
familiar.
it up.
Yeah. Let's see what the taste is doing.
Still excellent. I'm getting more of the charred wood on the finish. And for me at this point, these are all amazing. This one's not quite as silky smooth.
It's not
amazing.
as refined.
I'm not getting the goosebumps.
It's still
at this point.
Strong and good.
The nutty is good.
And very approachable. Maybe the most approachable.
I think it is the most approachable. Oh, that is good though. It's very good.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I don't know, but you know what I'm feeling right now?
Cracker time.
That's right. This is our first cracker time of 2019.
Well, it is.
Who knew? I knew.
I knew too. And we're back. I'm proud that we did something constructive during our break. We filled some orders.
We filled orders.
And where can you get such orders, Sarah?
WhiskeyAmbitions.com.
Are you talking about the new gray It's Bourbon Night t-shirt? Which
Chad,
actually,
I thought you were going to flash us.
Actually, I didn't plan this at all.
Not at all.
I kind of forgot. But...
Yeah, we got more of our black and white t-shirts in. We got a new gray and black t-shirt in. And we got some new glassware in. Like, I don't know when you're watching this as far as in time, but some Glencairns will be here very soon.
Very soon.
So stay tuned. These
coming
glasses,
from Scotland.
they take a while to get here.
All right, so we're going to go back through this again, starting with the A through D. Then we're going to do some back and forth testing and see what's what. So, A, second time.
I really feel like this is a Buffalo Trace product on the nose.
What I get from the nose is walking into a rick house. I mean, I really just get that
It's super
sensation.
nice. It's got a little bit of nostalgia in there.
Yeah, rich spices and...
Savory and oak. Very smooth. And I am detecting a hint of nuttiness on this that I wasn't picking up before.
You know what? Me too.
That's strange.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, good. This is why we go back through, but...
Wow. Oh.
It's very good.
I tell you what.
It's...
This finishes really well, really strong.
I think I said this the first time, too. This does not seem like a barrel proof to me.
No.
This is...
It's very easy.
Very easy and mellow.
I mean, I would say easy. I wouldn't call it mellow because it's...
Mellow for a barrel proof.
Sure. It just kind of rolls over the tongue.
I guess I just mean that it's not aggressive.
No, it's not aggressive.
The burn isn't... It's very well balanced. It's really nice and approachable and warm and toasty. It's really good.
Now, this one's something else. What a finish.
I get chocolate-covered nuts
Yeah.
at the finish. It is legitimately chocolate-covered nuts.
A little bit of cherry.
Like just grabbing some like holiday mix or something. That nose just makes me want to melt into a big puddle.
I got a lot of holiday spice on that nose.
This, to me, smells like a place. It takes you somewhere.
I kind of get Christmas.
I get like gathering.
Bacon spices.
Just a big, warm, fall, winter gathering. Like whatever it may be. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
No, but I'm with you. It's a place and a time.
Like, just all the different things baking in a kitchen at once, and you're having a nice drink, an amazing conversation. All the tingles. So good.
It is really good. It is really good.
But
the finish isn't taking me as far as the last one.
Really?
Yeah. I definitely get cherry on this.
Okay.
Cherry on the end.
No.
I don't know. I need a second.
It's literally swept me off my feet.
Literally?
Well, not. Whoa. But this one too. I'm having a really hard time.
This one's more of a specific type of. I'm getting like pie crust.
Yeah.
Baking.
I'm still getting like a mulled fruit type of spice and a pie.
Or it could even be
Was
like
this the one that I
a pizza crust.
Like that doughy, like that, you know, when the pizza crust has that
rising
like,
the
what's
pockets.
That? Not the pockets even, but it has flour on it still. Oh, now I want pizza.
Well.
C is excellent. But after having B again, there's this teeny tiny little pocket of bitter, dry. It goes.
It kind of a little bit.
Just for a second.
And the mouthfeel on this one is less.
Just a little bit. It doesn't have the same viscosity.
Yeah. And that's what we love about the second round. That's really where things start to become.
They reveal themselves.
Prevalent.
Yes. That musty peanut again.
I'm
literally at Logan's Roadhouse.
I'm not. Well, musty can have a somewhat of a negative connotation. I don't get the musty. I don't know if you're meaning it in a negative way.
I don't mean musty in a negative way. I mean musty in an atmospheric,
an ethereal type of way.
Yeah. Again, peanuts that have been thrown on the floor, and everyone's stepping on them. So the peanut dust is literally
particulates
in the air,
particulates in the
floating
air.
around. Hope you don't have an allergy, because you can't go in there.
So what I love about this is the palate and the finish.
Very delicious.
Very.
I would be happy to drink this any night. Very good.
Oh, let's get that right. All right, so we've gone through 2 times. We've given you our thoughts and feelings. Now we're going to kind of break away and start A/B testing these in different...
Karate chopping.
Yeah, karate chopping. Everyone's kung fu fighting. In different, back and forth, different variations against each other, because that can change things as we know. And we're going to try to narrow it down. So this is where we'll leave you, and we'll be back when it is results time, all right? See you then. And it's results time, and holy crap, Sarah.
This was the craziest horse race I've ever been to, and we live in Kentucky.
Yeah, hey, I like it.
Yeah, I've never had such a back and forth, the long shot, come up, take the whole thing. Like, what just happened, Chad?
Things were back, and then they were, when you start doing A/B testing, trying things that weren't back-to-back before, back-to-back.
It changes things.
And
not gonna lie, we took several breaks because we were like, is our palate messed up at this point? Should we come back?
Yeah, this is the most number of times that we have taken a break, reset our palate, and come back to it.
We want to make sure we're unbiased for you.
This is
110% the hardest one ever.
Yes. But we did rank them.
We did. It was tough. It hurt me.
And bonus, we're the same. So
a little piece of me died while we ranked these. I'm not gonna lie.
I know it was tough. It's like Sophie's Choice. So we put
C
in 4th place.
Which, shocker, if you're paying attention the first time through.
And that's the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. The highest proof.
But does that surprise you, though? Because it didn't fare super well in our barrel proof fight. So,
That's
like, the
right,
2018 version is delicious, but still not enough to dethrone these other 3.
I would want a whole case of this.
It's
still.
3rd runner-up.
Yes, 3rd runner-up, exactly. So that means
I'm gonna drink
we put letter A as our 3rd place. And it's the Booker's 2018-04
Which I thought
kitchen
was...
table.
Well, originally I thought it was
Totally
D, but
thought
then
it was
things
D.
changed.
Things changed drastically.
Everything spiraled out of control.
Drastically changed. Because we put
love
D
A, though.
first.
Right? It came up from behind. It snuck up.
Once you started A/B testing, going back and forth with the things,
was it that old familiar?
came
It
up.
just was so warm and fuzzy and
We're like,
lovely.
I think we're discounting this too much because it's that old familiar. It really had some really strong elements in there.
Well,
and once we came back, and like seriously, we took about an hour break, covered these up, came back, and we're like, okay, on a fresh palate, trying it in a different order.
Changed things.
It did change things. So that means B is 2nd, D is 1st. Let's look at 1st.
We're gonna look at first?
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I almost choked.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not ready. Okay.
It's Bourbon Night. Bourbon of the year goes to...
Rip off that Band-Aid. What is it? Ah!
Booker's 30th. That's 2 years.
I don't think I think I'm more surprised
That originally
Stag
it
Jr.
was down there?
Yes, that. Not only that, I'm
Stag
more
Jr. is
surprised
our
that
2nd place.
Stag Jr. came in 2nd, and on the first time through, I was in love with B, and I still am very much.
There's none left.
Ugh. Like I said, I would be happy to drink any of these 4 on any given night,
man.
but there was just something about that Booker's 30th. It came down to that finish. And when we really, really came back to it after that visit and just let it, again, it just is, it's perfect.
Well, that'll do it.
This is exhausting.
Yeah, we picked another Booker's, but it's a limited, and it's the most expensive of the 4 back here. But sometimes that's how it goes. We're just trying to keep it real and be honest. So
We keeps it real.
It keeps it real. that'll do it for us. Happy 2018, 2019. Happy New Year.
It's been a good year.
It has. It's been a great year. Thanks for sticking with us. If you want to support the channel, which we love, we've got Patreon, which you can go to. It's patreon.com/itsbourbonnight. We've got the Amazon shop. It's amazon.com/shop/itsbourbonnight. We got things on there.
Sure, we got all of our social media channels. You can follow us at It's Bourbon Night. And we already told you about whiskeyambitions.com, but you should still go there anyways and check out our glassware and t-shirts and more things coming all the time. All right, I guess that'll do it for our first episode of 2019.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great year, you guys.
It's going to be a super year. So looking forward to it.
Starting it with a bang.
Stick it here. Lots more flight fights, uncorkings, and maybe a new show coming here, actually.
We're this close to a new show. Go look at our Patreon.
All right, well, thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay. Well, guys, kick off 2019 right with Drink More Bourbon.
No, I don't mean that. A lumberjack, whatever a outdoorsy, sexy girl is. That's just put this in the outtakes.
Okay.